Hello, good morning everyone. Uh, I'm a student. I'm a doctor of RGKar Medical College, and today I am making this video as as a source of portraying my pain, my anger, and my frustration at the current incident that has happened recently, 2 days ago, where I did not know whether I would survive or not, because the current situation was so horrendous at that particular point. And I'm making this video today so that everyone who is not in this state, who has not lived in West Bengal, who has not done duties in my hospital, who has not been around this situation for a while now, and although they're aware of the situation, I just want to tell them what has been happening, and I want to show the amount of pain that we have been suffering. And so that's not something that they might not be understanding very well, and I want to portray it to them. So what happens is that all of you know the gruesome crime that has happened in our college. It happened 2 days before the NEET PG examination. I was preparing for my examination, and on ninth morning, my colleagues, my friends, they text me at 1 p.m. that something wrong has happened, and I personally worked with that Didi, and I've been in that chest department during my internship posting, and it was so shocking to all of us. I cannot tell you how shocking it is that you hear someone from your own fraternity, from your own college, being raped and murdered, and it's someone that you have seen over a period of time. It's someone who was alive in front of your own eyes, and suddenly all you hear is that someone that you have known for a while is raped and murdered, and you feel so helpless at this point, that you just spend the entire day just in the shock of that particular moment. That shock is I never experience. I have heard of many such incidents, but when it happened to me, it happened nearby. I cannot tell you how shocking it was. Everything we could think was that if we had known, if we could have even had a little bit of knowledge, maybe we could have done something, maybe we could have saved that person. But I spent the entire day, or the 2 days before the exam, just thinking about the situation, just thinking what I could have done, what is being done. And the matter was handled so bad. I cannot tell you, it was handled so insensitively by the people of our very own college. We deserve protection not from the people, but we deserve protection mostly from the people who are there in our own college. My own principal comes out and tells it's a suicide. My own principal comes out and tells that she was of unsound mind. He multiple time reveals her name. It goes against that decorum of maintaining the sanctity of the person, the victim's name. And he multiple times mentions her name. He does not acknowledge the fact that it is a gruesome crime, that as a person has been murdered at their workplace. I want to tell it to my friends who are non-medicos. It's something, we work 24 hours at some moments. There are days where we spend almost 36 hours. Interns, even interns in West Bengal, PGs who work in the week, like, they work like cows in the fields. They keep working and keep working and keep working, and it's, at some point, we get used to it. That okay, you get familiar to the place. You think this is my home, I can be safe here. We are friendly to the staffs are friendly towards us, so it becomes a very wholesome environment. We even find some kind of relief in that pain, in that stress. But just imagine being murdered at your own home, being people entering and killing you. It was horrendous. I cannot tell you, imagining that place I have lived, place I had slept peacefully, I cannot imagine someone can kill me. I do not have the mental capacity of imagining that. It is so gruesome. Okay, everything happens. I went for the exam, then I went back to the home. Everything was happening. People from my PGTs, everyone took a stand. The protest was going. I was not here actively. I came back after the exam, 2 days after the exam. I was at home. Then we at on we had a protest march that was to be happening on 11 p.m. The Reclaim the Night, that was to happen in the entire West Bengal. All females were to participate in it, aided by the men as well. It's not that they were not participating. The females were to lead it mostly. Uh, Many places they participated and did it successfully. Arjikar was supposed to be at the top of it, because this is where it had happened. Everything started peacefully, everything started well, but at 12, I hear some strange noise. I hear some shouting. Initially we did see people coming from Belgachia, but initially we thought that these were common people trying to support our cause. We had no idea who they were, what they wanted. Suddenly we hear some huge noise of people running back, and at that moment uh, we did not understand the gravity of the situation and the mindset that these people came with. They ran to the barricades, police barricades. Initially our PGTs also tried to calm them down, because many of our colleagues were outside, females were outside. We were so scared, we wanted to get them back in. Our PGTs did that. They ensured that. Many of our friends did that. They ensured that. They tried to calm them down, they tried to talk them down, but that did not happen. I did not see the police making an effort. I did not see them engaging with the mob. I have seen the police engaging with the doctors. I have seen them thrashing doctors. I have seen them tearing down their shirts. I have seen that happen to doctors who came in our support. Mind you, these are doctors who came in our support against such a heinous crime. They took a stand, and those people were beaten down by this very same police. But these police took no action against those mobs who came to lynch us. Mind you, they came to lynch us. And everyone ran back to their hostels at that moment. Girls ran back to the girls hostel, boys ran back to the boys hostel. I tell you, we have some gates. Some gates are very fragile and they can be easily broken down. There is such a gate, there is access of such a gate. If they wanted, they could tear it down to shreds. They could enter the boys hostel within minutes. And I tell you, it was not just the doctors, it was not just the students who were affected by it. In the hospital is not yet completely non-functional. There are patients who are already admitted there, patient parties who come to visit them. So even they were trapped in the midst of this. Many women were there who came into our campus. We had women who came into the boys hostel for their safety, but the police did not give us that safety. The police were taking their own shelter. Our nurse didis gave them that safety. They were begging the nursing staff, they're begging the nursing, please Didi, provide us some civil dresses, provide us places where we can hide. The mob will kill us. The people who are supposed to protect us are the people taking protection from us. We are doing their job on their behalf. After that, we were scared. We were completely scared, because I could see a massive number of people on the bridge, and I cannot tell you how huge that population was already on the bridge, and many people had entered. We were hearing many kind of pleas. Many were trying to contact the police. The police was unavailable. The numbers that were given personally of the CP, he was unavailable. No one was there to contact. It was a horrendous situation. We did not know what to do if the mob entered in our hostel. Then what happens is that we hear some shots suddenly. Initially we think it is gunshots, then we see gases coming out. It was tear gas. We ran to the topmost floor of the hostel, locked it down, and we entered our rooms and shut down the lights and just stayed there for 2 to 3 hours. Me and all of my juniors were there. And I cannot tell you, being a doctor who has opted for this profession simply because I wanted to help a lot of people, because I thought by entering this profession, by entering this field, I could make a difference, that I could channel some of my kindness that I wanted to have. I promised my grandmother that I would be in this profession, I would take care of people like you, I'd take care of people like you. But I had never imagined in my life, never in my dreams, that what I see in web series as drama will ensue into my life. I could not imagine that level of threat. The people entered Arjikor and they smashed the emergency building. They just smashed the emergency building. They went to the second floor and they smashed it. emergency building was my home. It was like, it was just not my home, it was many's home. We spent 12 hours at a stretch there without a pain. We were so we were so in love with that place. I was so in love with that place. It was my home. I used to be there so happily. I used to put all my knowledge, my effort, my clinical practice, whatever I learned from my teachers, I used to put it in practice there, and I used to put effort that this is the place where I'll make a difference. This is the place where I actively contribute to the society. And with my friend, I used to stay there so happily for long hours. It did not matter at all how long I stayed there. I was very happy. But when I saw the broken, shattered pieces of that emergency building, those same ventilators, those same nursing stations, I cannot tell you how much it pains me to tell all of this to you today. And if you could feel some of my pain today, that is all I want to convey to you and nothing else. Because it is a horrendous situation that some people enter into your home and just tear it apart, because all you have been doing till this moment was protest for something that is so bad. And it cannot be compared with any other crime. I'm not telling this crime is worse, this crime is even worse. I'm just not comparing crimes. It is not the place to compare crimes. Crime is a crime, and that too happening at your own home is just a horrendous situation overall. Are we deserving of this? After clearing a NEET exam, after working so hard for NEET PG, I've been studying, last for 3 months. All I have been doing is just locking myself down in the room, and I have been studying. I've been doing nothing else but just studying. All I see is my food, my Apple iPad, and my phone, and this is all I have. My life is brought down to this because I feel when I do this and everything is over, I'll be in a better place to serve this society. It's just not about our benefit, but what we do is bigger than that. But this is how we are treated by the society. I do not know, did we do such a massive crime? I want to ask everyone who is listening today, are we so wrong that we had to be treated like this? I will tell you that was anything resolved after that? I'll tell you, no, nothing was resolved after that. We talked to the police. We asked the police multiple questions that, sir, what did you do for us? How many arrests have you made? Did you ever tell us that what was the nature of that assault? Why they assaulted? Who were those people? What was their intent? Why did they attack the emergency building? He had no answer. He did not reply to us. He was at the center of the people. He was at the center when a surgery PGT from IPGMER was beaten like dogs. I've never seen anyone beaten so badly, because he came in our support. He came in support of doctors. Doctors are beaten because they know for sure that these are educated people. They won't retaliate, but they don't do the same with the other people who come. I do not know if they become incompetent or impotent at that point. And same goes for the new principal. I asked her, ma'am, this is your responsibility as a guardian to ensure that your people should not be harmed in any way. This is your college has been torn down. What are you doing? She did not pass a single statement. She refused to meet us because her statement was that I'm afraid to talk to such a huge number of people. I'm afraid for my own life. We are the student of this college. We don't want to harm anyone. We have no interest in seeing anyone's harm. All we want is protection for us while we do our jobs, while we ensure that other lives are safe. We do want that our lives are saved as well. That is the one thing that we have been demanding for such a long time. And I do not know how many crimes do this country have to see before they understand that people who are trying to save us are an essential part of this society, and they need to be treated with some amount of respect. I do not want to be treated as a god. I do not want your attention. I do not care. I have a family. I have a family. I have a mother. I have a father. I am very happy with them. I do not want your attention. I do not want your acknowledgement. I have my acknowledgement. I have my mother who loves me to her core, and she respects the job that I do. My father is proud of me, and I do not want your attention, sir. All I want is, while I do my job, I want some protection for myself and my friends, because god forbid anything happens to any of my friend. I do not know, I have the will or the urge or the feeling to contribute anything. I do not know if I can do that if something happens to any of my friend. Already a lot has happened nearby us. Already a huge thing has happened, and we are shocked by it. I am devastated, and as I speak to you, it is very hard for me to after imagining and thinking about my emergency building, I cannot tell you how hard it is for me to convey to you this feeling. But I felt it was very essential. It is very essential that all of you understand how terrible this is, how horrific it is, and no amount of words can bring that horror until you have faced it. But if you can, please do. That is all I say. But I can give you an example how that feeling has traumatized us. Yesterday we spent the entire day protesting. I was so dehydrated, I was so disturbed by it. I had not eaten well, and I was in pain, I was in shock. And after the entire day, at around 9-10 p.m., we hear rumors. I not till that point it was rumors that another mob is coming. Another mob is coming, probably to lynch you this time, and this time it won't be very contained. This time they are trying, although a large number of police were mobilized this time, but I have lost my faith so much on them that I cannot trust them anymore. I do not know if my life will be there. And being a single child, being my single child of the family, I do not want my mother to be left stranded. I do want to save my own life. Even told my seniors. Initially I did not want to leave. My seniors came and told, don't be a hero, leave this college immediately, leave this place immediately, come back later, but leave this college for this night. Everyone, almost everyone left that place for that night. We were so traumatized by it. People were screaming that leave this college. My juniors were continuously calling me to see if I had left the college. And I want to ask to you that, is this the situation that has come down to that where we cannot say for sure if we are safe at our own homes? Our college is nothing short, my room is nothing short of a home. I have not gone to my actual home in the last 2 years because of internship and this PG preparation. I have not gone to my actual home in the last 2 years. So this place, this desk, this bed, whatever it is and however it is, I did not ask for luxury rooms, I did not ask for luxury bathrooms. I am very happy at this place. I am very happy with the minimal things that you have provided us. I did not ask for anything more. I asked for the basic things. I asked for the basic requirements. Please give us the basic requirements. Please give us that security. Please provide us justice if something wrong has happened. And after such a huge crime, even after that, if nothing is done, if after that no actions are taken, if after that entire government stays shut, the government doesn't speak anything about this, all they are trying is to deny their own accountability. That is all they are doing, denying their own accountability. From top to bottom, everyone has almost the same wrote lines and nothing else. And we do not want to get involved in your politics, sir. We have no interest in that. We are very happy with our fat books. We are happy with Harrison. We are happy with Bailey and Love, and we will be happy with them forever. We are happy doing our jobs. Please let us do our jobs. Please do your jobs. All I ask today is please do your job. Please stand with us. This video is, I am not a YouTuber. I am not a social media influencer. I am nothing. I'm just a common doctor. I'm a common doctor trying to do his job, a common doctor who wants justice for what has happened wrong in our college. I want to feel safe in my work environment. I want to feel safe at my workplace and nothing else. I do not want your sympathy. I do not want your acknowledgement. Please give us what we want and nothing else.